Alright, so Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory going to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem Kakodash, Yahweh being the Father name, alright, and Yahushua being the Son name, not Jesus, not Jesus Christos, not none of that, alright, and God name is not God, it's Yahweh, it's not Yahweh or anything like that. I also want to give double honors to apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, a GMS who rule well and teach well. This is the brother Nayat, and this is some milk, okay? And no, I'm not in Great Millstone. Just to let y'all know, they are my teachers, and that's just is what it is. So we're gonna go into this word world. My bad. For John 3:16, it says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life." All right. Now, we not gonna touch on, cause we gonna touch on it, but that word world, if you go back up to here to 3:14, you can cut that John 3:16. Okay, because if you go back to the wilderness, it goes back to us making a sacrifice. All right, the Israelites making a sacrifice. So let's go to this word world right quick for y'all. It's gonna be a quick lesson. This ain't nothing. So you got cosmos, G2889, and sometimes you gotta watch out for the blue letter Bible. Sometimes they do go off. You gotta really do your research. Sometimes they do go off, like when they try to describe what Adam looked like, and then they say ruddy or reddish, but we already know that the ground not red. They'll say dirt is red, which is only like, I forget, like 13% of the earth just like has red like soil or something like that, or less than, I don't know. So that's just for us, to look out for. All right. But I go to this word cosmos right quick. So cosmos, let's play it.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos.
All right. And if you never used this app before, you got the Strongs. What I usually do is I go to the Strongs and the biblical. Sometimes I go down to the Greek lexicon. Okay. But we gonna see what this means first. So it says an APT. All right. And harmonious arrangement or constitution, order or government. So this is not talking about like the earth itself, and I can prove that too. Okay, so like what I said, I went to this. So now let's get the Strong's definition. It says probably based order. It says orderly arrangement. Okay, when you go back to that word church, that was a congregation or arrangement of Israelites. I mean, we can bring that up. I can just type in church and it should pop up. Let's see. I mean, it can be any type of church. I'm just gonna get it in this one. So what verse is this? This is Acts chapter 14, verse 27. It says, and when they were come and they gathered the church together, right? Like, what do that mean? Gather the church together. So you go back to this word church. That's why it's always important to look up your words. The gathering of citizens, the assembly of Israelites. Let me see that. The assembly of Israelites. And like what I said, I can go to the lexicon as well. I ain't go to the lexicon on the other one, but I can. Public gathering, the assembly and assembly of Israelites. And then when you go here, it says from a compound. All right, so it's talking about 2 words. It says the calling out a popular meeting, especially a religious congregation, Jewish synagogue, so-called Jewish synagogue-ish, J-ish. I must have to start using my words correctly because otherwise they'll take this video down. Synagogue, Christian community of members, okay, of earth, on earth, or saints. Saints, we all know the saints, but we're not trying to get too much into it, so let me go to this other one. So I want this to be quick. I was just trying to prove something. Let's say prove all things. I forget which one it was, to be honest. Even though I don't really think it matters. So we can go into a different type of worlds. For the world is mine and the fullness thereof. Let's see what this means. Okay. This is a different word. This is in the Hebrew. See?
Strong's H 8398. Tevel. Tevel.
Okay. Tevel. So look, it just says world. You see what I'm saying? So to depend on, you gotta know your words, and people will be like, oh, well, you're taking it out of context. No, if you don't know how to distinguish the words, if you don't know how to go into the lexicon or break down the scripture, then how can you understand the passage? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go into these words so you will know who they talking about or what is meant. Because it's the same with Gentiles, strangers, worlds, gods, lords, everything. So it can be. And then sometimes where they put Gentiles, it's not even meant to be there, and they say that it's an error. So you got to look out for things like that, because you can use different, like I would say, I ain't going to say Bible study, for real. I try to stay away from that. But I forget the other one I use. I just try to use the 1611 KJV. But if I got to go to the NLT and stuff like that, I will. Or the NIV, the GNT. Like, GNT usually I go to for Maccabees or Second Esdras. You know what I'm saying? Second Esdras is like, I think they put it in the RSV. It's like different ways how you can search it up, but it's all in the 1611. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta just know your words, man. And I believe I got one more, but we gonna see what this word, man. It says the earth. See? It just says the earth. Globe. That's all it means, man. World. Earth. And it tell you the scriptures where it's mentioned that. So now we gonna go to a scripture. I love all scriptures, but what I want. Yeah, I know this was 10 minutes. I thought this was gonna be more like 5, but that'd be happening. Okay, so we got this right here. It says, "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with that capitalized Lord is Yahweh. All right, with an everlasting salvation, ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end." So let's see what this word world, because it says world without end. So let's go to this. And up here you can see they got that New Hebrew, which I'm not reading on. It's a British Slavic language. It's not even Paleo Hebrew. So let's go to this word world. See, it's another one. It's different. That's why you gotta understand. If you don't understand, you can't.
Strong's H5769. Olam. Olam.
You just can't take these scriptures and then just expect to just put them all to yourself. You see what I'm saying? And apply them to yourself like it just means. Because and I'm gonna make another lesson too tonight. I'm gonna keep making lessons or whatever, but Lord willing. But I definitely want to go into that Galatians 3:28. I got so many I can go into, but so let's see. Because like what I'm saying, I was just getting to the point of that just because you see John 3:16 don't mean it pertains to the whole earth. Okay? It doesn't even make sense. It says long duration. Okay, so it says forever, everlasting, evermore. So we can see what it means. It says properly concealed, the vanishing point. Time out of mind. Past or future. Eternity. See? So yeah, that's why I basically wanted to show y'all. Oh, the last thing I wanted to say too, cause I got a TikTok, and I ain't gonna put my info out there, but I will say this: sometimes I post scripture, something like that. You get people down in the comments, of course. You always get people who don't know a damn thing. But I've been running into a lot of agents. I had to block literally 3 or 4 agents today. And I know who they were sent by. Wink, wink. Okay? So, what it say? I see another word they throwing around, because we are not black. Okay, they just put that racial term on us. We are Hebrew Israelites. We're not black. We're not black. That's not a nationality, and people don't understand that. Let me get this last one. Let me go back. I was gonna say, where it's at. A matter of fact, let me just type in namesake. I can't remember off the top of my head. Look, here it go right here. This Luke 6:22. It reads, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." And that's what they come, man. They come with all this, this basically BS, man. You know, when I just be on, just doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And they take offense to that. But with that, I hope this lesson was good, Lord willing. Y'all thought this was educational. Until next time, shalom.